Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel, and I know it's been a really long time since I've done a video, but we're going to try to make it work. I have already done my priming, foundation, and brows. So, and if you're wondering where the extra light's coming from, I have a mirror here now, so I can use that. So if you see me looking down, it's not because I'm trying to be rude, it's because I need to look down. So I'm going to try to make everything a little bit more like yellow, almost gold theme today. So what I need to do is actually set my eyelids. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this big e.l.f. concealer brush, flawless brush, and I'm going to go in with a unique palette just for a moment. There you go. Sorry, I'm used to doing the lives on Facebook now, but they gave us 4 shades when we went in, and they give you little stickers to identify what they are, their names and such. So I'm actually going to take this light matte shade here, and I'm going to apply it to my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and move you a little closer. So I'm going to take this not bronzing, but concealer brush. I'm going to dip into that matte pink powder, which is called Discreet, and I'm just going to lightly fluff it on to both lids and brow bones. Okay, so now that that is actually taken care of, I will go ahead and close up this part, and we'll get back into it later. Now I've already primed my eyes as well, so I use the AOA Studio Perfect Eyeshadow Primer in Original and Glow. So this one's Original, this one's Glow. I need to buy myself more because it's really the only thing that works for me. I primed with aloe vera today because that seems to be the only thing outside of the AOA primers that doesn't irritate my skin. So we're going to work on that. But okay, so I used the shade from the Unique palette. I don't think I'm going to need it anymore, but if I do, I have it nearby. So I'm going to go into, for the beginning of the yellow, I'm going to go into Wet n Wild's Poster Child. And I'm going to use this color right here. So I'm going to take, let's see, do I have them still sitting out? No, I do not, which is a good thing, most likely. So let's flatten that out. Here we go. I know it's dirty. I'm cleaning my brushes today. It's totally fine. This is, if you guys want to know, this is the AOA Studio E129 in Shop Miss A's charity for animal shelters. So that's why it's pink and stuff like that, because that, and the brushes are white. I'm hoping that they don't get stained, but they are white. So it looks like this. So I'm going to take this color here, and I'm going to apply it onto my lid. Like the whole way. So even up here. Okay. Can pack it in, and this yellow has some shimmer to it. So if that's what you're wondering that you're seeing, it is shimmer. Alright, a little more here. Doesn't register on camera much either. Hold on. Okay, so we are kind of yellow. It just doesn't really look like it right now. But that way it also set the eyes too. So I'm going to go into the Where the Light Is quad that you can get from ColourPop. Unfortunately, some of them may have dried out. So I'm going to try to use this one. This one is called Glow. It's a super short shadow. Hopefully I can get it on here. With a lot of scrubbing, hopefully. So I need to grab a mirror that's closer to my face. So yeah, we'll go in here and there and everywhere, but I'm gonna use this elf palette for the moment just to borrow the mirror. Oh, okay. We're still getting some glow, so I'm surprised by that, actually. Hopefully I'm not ruining my brush by scrubbing at it. Let's go ahead and put that on a little bit. Shimmer will definitely be involved here. So yeah, that one's kind of dry, probably needs to get thrown out, which is really sad because I don't like throwing makeup out. The brown is done for, so we're not going to use that. So I think I'm going to go straight into what I wanted the look to be today. So I have two different ones. This one that I'm going to be using primarily is called Kathleen Lights, and this one, which I am going to be using for topping onto that shadow, is called Blaze. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the Kathleen Lights shadow. And I'll go ahead and take my finger, my index, and see like it's still smooth. It's still working. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that mirror closer to me. And just going to put that pigment onto my lid. Okay. So So right now it looks like that. I'm taking the excess and coating my other lid here. So I'll grab a touch more, a couple taps more, and I will do this. It's not going to be as pigmented, maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use this brush again and just sort of blend it out a little bit. Like spread it out just a little bit. There. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and put the lid back on so that we hope it doesn't dry out. And then I'll go in with this one, which is called Blaze. So it looks a lot like that. And I'll use my middle finger and I'm just going to tap or swirl a little bit into that shadow. Grab a mirror and just sort of on the outer edge. I just start that outer edge and move inward. So I'm basically just mixing shadows here. And this one takes a little bit more to put on, apparently. Yeah, it does not want to go on my lid. I don't know why. But instead, I guess we will go in with another shimmer. So I've got my Unique palette in hand again. And I'm going to go ahead and go into, I was going for a bit of an orange shade anyway, so I'll go into this one. It's called Witty. So I will take this brush that I used to apply the yellow, and I will tap into Witty. And there's a lot of color payoff there. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the palette again. Oh boy. There we go. Oh yes. Much, much better. Yeah, the palettes that Unique gives you, the holders, those are magnetic, so they close themselves. Kind of terrifies the crap out of me every once in a while. We're going to go in a little bit more, and now we're going to go into this lid here. Okay. Now, since I'm using the Mad Format 2 as a mirror, I can actually go into one of these shades. So I'll go ahead and go into this shade. Same brush. It may even be very similar in color too. Huh, go figure. Alright, but I do want to have a shimmer element. So I will go ahead and use this very fluffy e.l.f. brush. It's called a crease brush. And I'm going to go back into that Unique palette. So I'm going to take the one of the metallics, which is called Gentle. It's right there. Very soft and fluffy brush. I'm just going to gather some of that, tapping off the excess, and I'm going to put it right on top so lightly. So lightly it's barely even there. Okay, so it's there, metallic, metallic. Okay. There we go. Made a shimmery color. That's what I was trying to go for before. And now, ooh, it's a little pigmented over there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit from a ColourPop pencil brush, and since we already went into the Mad Format 2, I'm going to go ahead and actually use this shade right here, almost to smoke out the lower lid, the lower lash line. And here we go. Okay. Alright, so there is that. Oh, don't you dare think you're going anywhere. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and grab this other metallic that's in there, and it's like a green shade. It's called Alive. And I think this would be a good brush. It's an e.l.f. concealer brush. So I will do this. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab that shade, the one's called Alive. And this is also from the Unique palette. And I'm just going to take this, coat it a little bit with that color, and then go in slightly onto the brow bone. And then I will go ahead and darken up the lower lash line. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that green metallic and pop it on. And then place a little bit on here. And then I'm going to do something to define the crease a little bit. Whew, I love that. We're going to keep that brush here for a second. But I'm going to go ahead and use something to define the crease. So I'm going to take another one of the AOA Pink Studio brushes, and I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of this brown shade here. So I'm going to go in, tap off the excess, starting down here and moving in. Just to define the crease a little bit. And I believe I'm gonna smoke this out too. I'm just going crazy, guys. I just like what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take, this is a black shade, but I believe, no, we're gonna stick with this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into this black here with the same brush. We're gonna line that lower lash line right here, so here we go. Just kind of smoke it out a little bit. And then I'll put that back. Make sure that everything's good under the eye here. Good. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this small AOA Studio Foam Ink brush in E138. And I'll go into that black shade again. And just sort of hug the crease a little bit. Just there. Woohoo, there you go. Okay. So it is smoked out a little bit. Alright, so this is what it's looking like right now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that be and let that just kind of be what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. So I have my lash curler right here. And I know you're supposed to hold them for like a few seconds, but I'm not going to do that. Not right now. So I'm going to take the Unique Moonstruck Epic Mascara and I'm going to apply that onto my eyelashes. Alright, so I'm bringing my mirror closer here. We're going to be at 18 minutes still, even after all the stuff I did. Oh well. Okay, lower lash. Okay. Next eye. Okay, so that is the Epic Mascara. Gonna pop on a little bit of blush, a little bit of highlight, and then we should, as I say, be done. So let me put on a little bit of blush. You don't need to get that close to me for me to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Malibu Glitz blush in number 4 Pink Coral. Got this off Shop Miss A. As well as the AOA Studio brushes you've seen me use, which you're going to see me use another one. This is the AOA Studio F24. And I'm just going to go on in. And lightly raise the cheeks a little bit there. Okay, so that's blush. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with another Unique product just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what's good there. So I'm going to take the Unique Touch a la Mode Cream to Powder Luminizer. So it's a highlight stick. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's shiny too. So I'm going to take it on my finger and go across there. So yeah, I don't know that you want to like apply it like so close. Now I'm using this one first, and then I will top it with a ColourPop one that I have, because sometimes I find that this doesn't always give me, you know, the whole effect, but it's a little bit of a highlight there. So, I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, but when you got something like this, and this is from the Hello Kitty collection, I know I probably need to throw it out, but hey, none of it smells bad, none of it's, you know, none of it's showing me really that it's gone bad, so that's cool by me. Oh, see? It's like 5 right now that I'm doing my makeup. Oh well. A little there, a little bit here. Hair. Hair maybe. Okay. So we are highlighted. So now it's a matter of lips. So I think I'm going to go into, maybe not that one. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's a little orange and it's called Exaggerated. It's a Color Pop liquid lipstick. Looks like that. Still smells good. And here we go. Sorry. Does it look okay? Yeah, a little patchy. A little patchy. But it works out. Alright, so the last step that we need is the setting spray. So I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, here we go. Whew. Okay, so that is that. And we're done. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and zoom you out. But yeah, this is the finished look for today. I know I keep looking in the viewfinder like, does it look okay? Does it look like that? Yeah, so you're the one that gets to decide that. But definitely thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you come back to see more. Alright guys, bye.